Now to the coronavirus, as the state releases the first of 2 data updates this week. State reporting 650 new cases. That is a 4-day total from Saturday to today. We have lost 31 Michiganders during that same time period, 27 from a review of vital records. The state's vaccination rate is at 62.4%. Tomorrow we will learn the first winner in the Michigan Shot to Win sweepstakes. It was a big day for schools across the state. Governor Whitmer signs into law the school and budget. It includes over $17 billion for the upcoming school year. Paula Tutman joins us live this afternoon with a breakdown of the numbers and how the budget means for school districts. Paula.
Hey, Karen, you know what? It's kind of hard to find superintendents right now, not because they're necessarily on vacation, but they are busy working. A lot of them are in meetings. Quite a few of them are actually in contract negotiations. I just kind of said, oh, well, how are those contract negotiations going? 2 superintendents sent me a text back and said, a lot better now that this budget is signed.
Today, Governor Whitmer signed the 21-22 school budget, and the people who've been waiting to find out how much money they'll have to spend in this critical post-pandemic lockdown year are visibly giddy.
I guess it's better sooner than later, so we're happy that we got it.
The budget, $17.1 billion, representing a 10% increase in spending. Along with the $4 billion supplemental ESSER funds budget signed last week, are being dubbed the first serious upgrade in commitment to education in 30 years in Michigan. John Dignan is the superintendent of the Wayne Westland Community School District.
This funding is really going to help us plan and do some things that are going to be special for our kids that they're going to need going into next school year.
In a school district like Wayne Westland, for instance, which like many school districts has the 8,111 per student spend of $8,111, the funding goes up more than $700 per pupil. And for his district, multiply that by 10,000 students. Robert McCann is with the K-12 Alliance of Michigan, which represents 580,000 students, teachers, and districts.
Not only did the budget get done, but it's a really, really strong budget that really does represent a significant new investment in K-12 schools across Michigan and gives school administrators and teachers the tools we've been really looking for decades now.
Here's a great example. During the pandemic lockdown, we showed you how the Wayne Westland District cannibalized its own buildings to get devices into the hands of students. School buses were deployed, equipped as mobile hotspots. The funds from the budget means more devices into the hands of every student, the ability to replace devices in the school, and hotspot devices for many of those students who used to have to wait for the bus to arrive in their neighborhood.
We now are looking to buy other devices too that have kind of the Wi-Fi built into them, LED, and now our kids will be able to access it 24/7 with these devices.
Yeah, so you know what, there's a lot of crowing about how great this is for students, but not every single student, Karen. And in fact, coming up at 6 o'clock, first of all, we're going to unpack the budget a lot more, lots of stuff in there, especially for infrastructure changes in terms of things that were revealed during COVID, but also the students who are mostly missing from this budget and who's talking about it in Washington, D.C. today. So I'll see you back here at 6 o'clock.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Paula.